Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are well. I am doing good. Today is Thursday. You'll be seeing this on Friday. And I realized today, before I start on another journal, I need to get, I wonder if we should do this differently. I need to get some Easter cards made, and I got the Tim Holtz Easter Rabbit, Mr. Rabbit set last year after Easter. I couldn't afford it when it came out at Easter, so I got it afterwards. So I didn't get a chance to use him. So we are going to use him, but I'm thinking I might want my stamping platform. And do I have that over here? No. Let me grab it. Okay. I don't use this very often, actually. I guess because I don't make as many cards as I did. So I don't have the need for it, the stamps to be, so great, I guess. But I think in this case we're going to use it because I need to make 10 cards, I think. And let's see, it says clear. So we will put him there. Is that going to pick him up? It did. It did. It picked him up. I want to try it on, I'm going to have to put it this way. I want to try it on watercolor, and then I want to try it on cardstock, just to see which one I'm going to like better. Is that going to do right? I think that should be okay. I can't remember if I can use this with water. Perfect for using watercolors. Yes, okay. We're going to stamp this on the watercolor paper first. And use watercolors to color it in. And I'm also going to stamp one on cardstock and just use markers. I have one of those things, but I don't know where it is at the moment. What I did with it. So we'll just push it down and hope that it works. That's not working. Come on. Get down there. Yeah. This is why I don't use this thing. Because I don't feel like it stamps it well. I never can get this to work right. Alright. Where do we need more in his... Let's just put more ink on him. I'm not sure I'm strong enough for these platforms. I think that's my problem. I'm going to stand up and push down. It shouldn't be this hard. You know what I'm saying? It still isn't getting up there. Maybe this stamp is a dud. That very well could be too. And this paper is kind of thick, so you can kind of see right there where it is. Why can't I get that to do it? Do you think it's these? I don't get it. It's like this should have been on the top. I feel like this is a design flaw. How am I going to get that to print out? Whoops. I just totally lost those. Where did they go? They just fell on the floor and went somewhere. They're probably hooked to something magnetic and I'm not going to be able to find them. Oh well, I'll find them later, I guess. Shoot. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to slide paper under here to pull that up to see if that helps. It doesn't feel like it's helping. This is kind of a disaster. I guess I should have tried this stamp when I initially got it. All right, let's try something. Let's flip this over. Let's ink this. Let's pull this off. Just lay it on here. It does stamp. It's this platform, I think. Well, this will be our guinea pig one. Maybe it's... That edge seems thicker than this edge. What if we put... where is it? We put this underneath it. Just for giggles. Let's try it. And see if it works. I think he might be upside down, but oh well. Oh! That wasn't good. Alright. We'll stick that there. We'll put that there. Get lots of ink on him. And we're going to press him down. Right there in his ear. Ooh, that's actually a really good print. Okay, that worked. We might have to do that going forward. All right, let's set this aside. We're going to cut these out. I think these are going to have to be 5x7 cards because the bunny is so big. Oh, it didn't get quite around his eye. I'll have to do that next time. Make sure that that gets real good. All right, let's pull out, let's do the colored pencils first, just because that should be quickest. And I'm going to move you closer so you can see better. And we're going to see which one we like. And I feel like he needs to be a brown bunny. A brown bunny. We need him to be brown. Just like that. I like colored pencils. They're probably one of my favorite mediums. I think they're way underused. I do. Let's see here. Get him. We want that. Let's move him. There. There. I'm wondering when I cut him out if I'm even gonna, I might end up cutting those off, so, because he's gonna have to be fussy cut. Well, we could cut around him. That might be alright. Let's do that. Do we just give that a real light? So it's filled in, but it's not real filled in. I almost feel like he could have been gray. Like an older bunny. I might do him different colors and see what I like. Alright, let's... I'm trying to... Okay, wait. I think these might be... I have them separated, but I always forget which side. I need to put a sticker or something. I want to do his ears, but I also want a little bit of brown in there so they're not quite so pink. Because I feel like he needs a pink bow tie. But let's do this. Okay. Let's do that. Alright, what are we thinking of him so far? Thinking he's looking pretty good. His eye needs filled in better though. Let's work on that. There we go. Okay. What color are we going to make his suit? I feel almost like it needs to be gray. Do I have a gray? I do have a gray. Let's give him a gray suit. Could make his suit different colors too. There's a lot about him you could change to make him different. It's almost like it's a seersucker. Could be blue. What do we think of that? Should we give him pink on his cummerbund? On his vest? It's the vest, not a cummerbund. Let's give him some pink there. Let's very lightly shade that in to give it some definition. I'm liking him. He looks very dapper. What do we think? Do we think he looks very dapper? Okay. So that is those. Now let's try the watercolors and see what we think. Do we use watercolor pencils? I think so. Let's just make him kind of the similar colors. That way he's easier to compare. Okay, so we're going to color him in here. There. And there. Okay. Let's do the pink for his cummerbund. Not his cummerbund, his bow tie. Why do I keep wanting to say cummerbund? I have no clue. Don't ask me, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. There. There. Do I have a gray? I do. Color this in gray. It's pretty much like doing with the colored pencils. They're just like an added step. Okay. And let's see here. Whoops. I need to do his ears. 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 I forgot to set the timer again, so I have no idea how long this is taking. Put a little bit of brown over that. Bit of that. Alright, let's see how this is gonna do. What color do we want to do first? Let's do the pink first. Here. And there. Okay. Get that in. And this. Okay. Let's do his jacket in the gray. And his jacket in the gray. That's looking pretty good. And now let's do, sorry for my neighbors, loud music in their truck once again. It's a never-ending battle. I just have to let it go, or it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay, that's still lighter. That works. I almost kind of feel like I like the watercolor one better. What are we thinking? I don't know. I think I like the watercolor one better. What do we think? This is the colored pencil one. And this is the watercolor one. What do we think? I feel like I like the watercolor one better. I just feel like the shading is better. Let's see. It's going to use up a lot of watercolor paper though to have to do 10 of these. However, use it or lose it, right? I think I can salvage him and be able to use him. I'll use the other one too, I think. There he is. And let's cut him out. There we go. We've got 2 bunnies. I definitely like the watercolor one better. I'm going to use him. I'm going to do him all in watercolor. All right. Thanks for helping me decide that. All right, I'm still going to need those. I'll just leave all those out. Okay. So I need to make 8 more. Not bad. Would he fit this way? He would. So I can probably fit 2 to a page. So that's not too bad. If I can fit 2 to a page. That's only 4 more pages. Yeah, like that. That would work. A sink. It's gonna be a little close, but I think it'll be alright. Alright. Get to it then. That won't go to waste because I need to do... I'm gonna stamp some of these as well. These 5 egg dies, Easter egg dies. And then these are I keep these in a different thing because I use these for stuff besides Easter. So I cut them off of there, and as you can see, I've used them on other things. But I remembered to pull them so that I could use them for this. I'm kind of feeling like it needs a plaid. I feel like it needs a plaid background. I don't know. We'll see what we're going to do after that. But we've got our 2 bunnies. 2 of them. All right. I'm going to go let my dog out, and because he just drank a bunch of water, And I'm going to stamp a bunch more of these. And I will catch you next time. And maybe we'll work on the cards, or I'll at least show you what I've decided to do with them, maybe. Maybe we'll just put them together. Excuse me. I don't know yet. We'll figure something out. Right? Mr. Rabbit. Alrighty. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and you get to make really cool stuff. And until next time, I'll catch you later.